Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. For once we don't begin the episode in Firelink Shrine, rather we find ourselves at the bonfire of Earthen Peak Ruins. In this episode it's finally time to go up against the Demon Prince boss fight. But before we do that, we have a few more items to grab, and none of these angels around here are gone. Well, I'm quite sure I cleared this particular stretch of land out last time when I was recording the previous online play video, which provided the most scintillating PvP experience. I was about to go and parry him and then I forgot, wait, I'm not on the I'm not the character that has a parry shield. It would have gone awful. Yeah, I'm quite sure I've taken everything around here, including the giant door shield down below the cliff here. In that case, I suppose the things up on that ledge are all that is left. Yeah, over there as well. And probably in here too, yes. These three things we need to get still. Well, this one here is easy enough to do, just need to jump over from here. Tetnet scale. Well, I'll take it. This one I believe you have to drop down from one of the roots above. And same thing for the last item that's still here. Or so I think. Anyway, let's go teleport to a different bonfire. Actually, should I be going to a different bonfire? I'll have to check, but I'm not entirely sure if it's a good idea to move to the boss fire. Suppose we'll see. Not entirely sure that we'll be able to go back to anything from here. Maybe, who knows. Oh yeah, just to check real quick. We have SlaveNet Gale available, and we also should have Lapse Salmon Zone around here somewhere. Here it is. Well, on the first run I'll give both of these a summon, which is probably going to be a bad idea from what I've seen. And then in consecutive tries I'll probably only summon Lab. His Great Heal is going to be very useful in keeping the boss away from me. I mean, there's supposed to be a way back up from here, somewhere. Oh yeah, it's the route that is quite literal in front of me. Don't mind me, I happen to just be blind, I guess. Yes, this should lead right up to the house. It does. Very nice. A Divine Blessing. Well, I did use one on that one summoned last time, didn't I? Should be able to get back up this way. Right, that only leaves one last item. And for that one I'm quite sure we'll have to drop off the branches or something of the sort. pretty sure that's what we'll have to do. Let's go give this a look. At least down then the angels around here anymore to bother me. There is the one Herald Knight who is going to be a bit of an issue. Do not look forward to that one particular corridor in the ringed city itself. There's like 6 of these guys. Oh, there still is an item back there actually. Back in the cave. There's ultimate assaults from when I died as an invader. Oh yeah, remember there was the one cunt that was making himself invincible. Literally just came at me with 1 HP. I always misjudged the range of that thing. Oh yeah, maybe I should clean my poison out. Nice hit. That would have been very easy to parry if I had a parry shield. That jump. Right, anyway, we are up here. Currently somewhere above the poison swamp, I guess. This wouldn't lead me anywhere useful though. Well, except maybe. Oh hey, what's that? There's another thing on these branches as well. Look at you. Didn't even realize that was there. Twinkling Titanite. Well, I don't have to pay for it, so I'll take it. Yeah, I think I can probably make the jump onto that section down there. And then from there make it onto the area on the side. Definitely something I'm going to try with a certain silver cat ring equipped though. Yes, that worked out perfectly. Or maybe we can just walk up there anyway without jumping. Doesn't look that steep. I'm not going to bother teleporting, just going to hop back. And see what kind of day it is going to be today. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reallocating to a different fire. Just gonna go down here without dying this time. And walk back up here, which will lead us to where we want to be as well. Could have used the souls though to buy some pine reasons. Well, no point talking in hypothesis. Can I jump the gap from here, I wonder? Well, if not, I'll just have to go around. Not quite. Not quite. Didn't agree yet. Good. Right, I'm already up here now. Didn't even need to jump that way, did I? This isn't where I want to be anyway. I think I kind of remember there was a second route to climb up upon some place. I'm beginning to faintly remember something. Not quite here. Very certain though there was another route you had to get yourself onto. Was it you over here? Yeah, might be you. Oh yeah, it is you. Look at that, it was that easy. More twinkling time tonight. And now we have everything, with the exception of that one thing lying on the ground. Right, I'm going to get my... there we go. And you, oh, I have 28 of these. I'm fine. I'm very much fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure magic damage is going to be the most useful thing you can use against the demons. Who we're going to face off against now? First phase shouldn't be a big deal, it's mostly second phase that I'm concerned about. Anyway, time to crunch down an ember and get those summons. Which is definitely going to be a good idea. Interesting, but it looks like NPC summons don't... No. No, I'm not even going to finish that fort. I'm being stupid. I was gonna say that don't make a fog wall appear, but then that fog wall is only there for the summons. What shield are you using, Gale? Is that the sunset shield? Looks like it. Interesting. And Lap has the split leaf greatsword with the Curseward great shield. Which is why he is probably going to be the more useful one out of the two. If two phantoms turns out to be a very stupid idea, which it probably is. Been a long time since I've seen the magic stuff. Actually, I do have a magic weapon, don't I? Technically, I could just do that. But I digress. No stamina. That was very lucky positioning. Good grief, you're hard to catch up on. Once my shit is already expired again, really? Oh. I should have blocked that. Actually holding their self very well against that one. Fucking. Come on. Hey, come on. Very nice. These two are a lot better than I expected them to be. Now it's time for the real fight to begin. You guys might want to stand back. Told you. Blocked it. Well, that somehow failed to do damage to me. His moveset looks so badass. Oh, not this shit. I like that I can apparently just face tank the fire smash as long as I'm blocking. Ow. Bring out the big guns and go into two-hand. Ooh, it actually killed Gale. Damn. And that takes literally the same damage from this. That's lap gun. Ow. I need a moment to rest us. Need to be very mindful of my stamina here. Well, how did that even manage to hit me? Oh, it looks like the magic enchantment does not really grant too much of a damage buff at all. Looks like I'm doing the same damage entirely. Which means I might go back on trying the lightning one, see if that gives me a better result. That went surprisingly well though. I'm gonna try both of these guys again. That did go surprisingly well. I mean, he'd have a lot less health if he only went for a lap though. But I'm willing to give this another try. With both of them here. I think I'll wait with buffing until I actually get down. Green Blossom, Gold Pine Reason. Get that out of my face. Oh. Can I get below you for a moment? Thank you. Stamina. Rolled right into that. Okay, back off, back off, back off. Sick flip though. Ah, crap, that move. Oh, it just annihilated them, didn't it? Yes. We got him this time. We got him. Well done, you two. They were a lot more useful than I expected them to be, truly. Also, surprised that enough lightning damage proved to be more useful as well than using magic damage. Anyway. This location, it's eerily familiar. No bonfire head. Yeah, that is why it is so familiar. This is Firelink Shrine, isn't it? But not the one from this game. It's Firelink Shrine from the first game, I think. Hold up, I'll just go very quickly acquire my 0 souls from back there. I can't really make heads and tails of the architecture exactly, but the geography rather, but it is very similar to a Firelink Shrine in the first game. Especially the section back here, if you look at it. This looks identical to the tower that had a crow's nest on it that gets you back to the undead asylum. Also, that appears to be an ambulance in the background. Apologies. I was just taking a sip of tea. Need to hydrate somewhat after this fight. Yeah, this totally looks like Firelink Shrine from the first game. Except the top floor isn't accessible. And the passage that leads out to the cemetery is cut off here. It's usually that statue of the child is and the chest in which key items appear if they're dropped. Not the hole that Fremd comes out of. Except, this time, the hole leads us to the Ring City. At the end of the world. Well, wherever it may lead us, for now I am around past the bonfire. I'm going to return to Firelink Shrine to spend my souls. Well, we only have 3 bosses remaining now, don't we? Medea, Spear of the Church, and last but not least, Slave Knight Gale. I have a feeling the last 2 is something that we're going to be stuck on for a very long time. Spear of the Church isn't particularly daunting. Kind of depends as well if you get an actual player, but yeah. At any rate, the demons are birthed from a common chaos, share almost everything between them, even the pride of their prince and his near faded flame, so that the last demon standing may rekindle it. And that would be the demon prince originally vanquished by Prince Lorien. Yeah, the small envoy banner, that's what I was looking for. Looks like a more corrupted version of the small Lothric banner. The small banner used by envoys of Great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ringed cliff and hold the banner high, to summon facilitators of transport. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lord gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at the world's end, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would come for her when the day came. But of course that was just a charade. A facade really to keep the pygmies imprisoned, I suppose, and hold the spread of mankind. Didn't seem to work out in the end, considering mankind spread all over the place anyway. Right, we either have Seething Chaos, the last flame lit by the Demon Prince. This pyromancy holds a clump of chaos. Upon impact, this clump of chaos seethes wildly, condenses briefly and then explodes violently. To the demons, this clumps shreds of life. 8 in intelligence and faith. It's definitely something rather for a dedicated spellcaster build. And here we have the Demon's Scar, which is a curved sword and a pyromancy flame at the same time. This chaotic thing, the last flame kindled by the Demon Prince, is shaped like the claw marks of a demon. It is both a fiery bladed weapon and pyromancy flame. Well, of course I will take that, keeping in line of us taking all of the weapons in this run. And I'm just 4k off of being able to level up. Well, it reminds me we have to do a bunch of infusions still for the achievement, don't we? Yeah, maybe I should get that out of the way real quick. Could use my old fire short sword for that purpose. Make it heavy at least once. Refined I've already done. Robe I've done before. Crystal at least once. Simple at least once. Chaos at least once. Lightning at least once. Blessed I've done before. Deep at least once. Blood of course. Dark, sure. poison, and that should only leave hello. Massive infusion, there we go. Might as well leave it on hollow for now.
Ready?
And I'll come back to do a level up when I have the souls to do so. My equipment is all maxed out, so there isn't really anything else I can do in terms of upgrades. Well, for now anyway. And I believe I'm going to end the episode here, and then we'll see you next time.